Hello, buddy. I'm Sammy from Talk21.com, and today, why dating apps are bad. Allegedly. Some people say, and I might be one of those people. Allegedly. I need to cover my butt here. So, in my opinion, dating apps are the greatest scam of the modern age, and a pretty evil one, allegedly, at that. So, my main point of this rant that I'm about to unleash upon you guys is that dating apps are very much incentivized to keep you single and keep you paying, whether you're a woman or a man. It doesn't matter because, men make up the majority of people on dating apps, as you can see here from a very reliable source, these statistics from Reddit. 80% of people on dating apps are men. And in my experience, having used Christian dating apps, still dating apps, but Christian dating apps, they're usually the ones that pay the most because, they're supposed to approach the girl, even online, when it's not really approaching. They're supposed to message first to make contact. And you usually can only do that if you have some kind of premium account or something, right? So men are the guys that pay. So the apps are incentivized to keep them single so that they keep paying because money. And women are the magnet that draw people into the dating apps because, of course, men are generally more desperate and more, proactive. We're supposed to be proactive, at least when it comes to, starting a relationship. So they are going to be the ones that use that, and of course the statistics show that men are the plurality of people that use dating apps. So they draw in the men that then spend the money and stay single and spend more money to try to not be single. So the most popular and successful dating apps will be the ones that will give you the illusion of making progress, giving you that dopamine hit. This you matched with this person and message now, buy the premium subscription. But never actually have you get into a relationship, because once you're in a relationship, you're gone, the other person is also gone, so they don't want that to happen, especially if you're a popular person, if you're an attractive person. They don't want that. If you're an attractive person, you attract more people to the app. They don't want you to be happy. They don't want you to be in a relationship. It's against their monetary incentives. And in the end, these are companies. They are responsible. They are answerable to shareholders. The shareholders want to see returns on their investment. Money. Money, the root of all evil, as a wise book says, a wise man once said. Money is the root of all evil, and in this case as well. So I think, and I've browsed Reddit, there's a lot of people that have bad experiences with dating apps. And I think the main thing is, it's the fast food of dating. It's easy. You just download the app, and you start matching, swiping left and right and everywhere, up and down. And you get matches and you get messages, and it never really works out because it's easy. I think men have the problem that, women on dating apps are very picky because you can be picky because there's like thousands of people you can swipe through, and women are generally more picky in general, statistically. Not saying that men or women and women are different in any way. Of course, women can do anything a man can do, and so on. Disclaimer, allegedly, and so on, right? But women tend to be picky, and they pick like the top 2% on the app, right? And also the app makes them more picky because they have like AI generated fake accounts, like the 19-year-old multi-billionaire with a Lamborghini and a Bugatti that also looks amazing, looks like a supermodel, and everything else, cherry on top, right? So their standards rise, and maybe they even get to spend an evening with him, and he never calls them again. And now they're unwilling to settle for anything less because they have been on a date with that amazing guy with the Lamborghini and the Bugatti, and that looks like a supermodel. And they got dumped by him, and now they're unwilling to settle for anything less. So what I'm trying to say here is that everything on dating apps is aligned against you, against the user, and for the company. They are going to make a lot of money. You're not going to be very successful And I've even read Reddit posts from like, the top 2% people, the men that all the women want to match with. And they're not having great experiences either for some inexplicable reason. Some of them are actually just truly looking for love, and they seem to not have a lot of success with that either. Now, as for the reasons to that, I think it's just that normal people, like, my kind of girl is, good girl, goes to church, whatever. That kind of person who just wouldn't, stable, looking for a family, looking to have children one day. I don't think that kind of person that is really made for a stable relationship, for like being mates with someone for a lifetime, is going to be on dating apps. Now, I'm not sure that that's what you guys are looking for. I'm sure some of you are not. And in that case, like if you are the top 2% and you just want to, have a romantic evening with a lot of people, I think for that it could be good. Although you are competing with a huge pool of people, like the competition online is insane, right? You can compete with anyone. Like that's the problem about dating apps as well, is that the competition is extreme, right? Extreme, and people are fake. There's so many things that you can do these days, like improving your photos. You can rent cars. You can. So much that can be faked. So usually you're not even competing with real people, with real competition. It's all fake. Now, what is my solution? You've heard my rant about dating apps and why they're bad and all the bad things about them. What is the solution? Well, you need to learn to talk to people in real life. That's what I did. I just started talking to people in real life and approaching women in real life, and guess what? It's so much easier. The competition is so much less. People don't know how to talk to people anymore. And if you are able to do that, you're already in the top 5%. You're already on the top. If you can, just smile at someone, say hello, how are you doing? Wow, I love your dog. It's so cute. What kind of breed is it? If you can do that, you're already in the top 5% in the real world. Not on the apps. On the apps, social skills are not going to help you, right? On the apps, you can be fake as, you can have ChatGPT write your conversation for you. And you can record the voice message 20 times before you actually send it. So it's just perfect. And I know you guys are doing that. Don't try to hide it from me. Anyways, online, you can be fake. Your competition is infinite. In the real world, it's a whole different story. So what I would recommend you guys, if you have had bad experiences with dating apps, is just learn to talk to people in the real world. Head over to talktoanyone.com. We have a lot of tools that help you. For example, our tool on how to talk to women in general, how to start a conversation, right? It starts out by having positive eye contact. You smile at her. If she smiles back, good. Say hi. If she's kind of embarrassed and smiling, also a good sign. Also say hi. Hey, you're cute. No, don't say that. That's advanced. That's too flirty. If she's looking at you neutrally, don't approach her. If she's avoiding eye contact, definitely don't approach her. Never approach from behind. Always make eye contact first. And then just ask something. You have ideas here at talktoanyone.com. By the way, if you want to go to the tool, just go to talktoanyone.com or Google Talk to Anyone if you're interested. So, what do we have here? Hey, do you know if this place has Wi-Fi? Yeah. Oh, hey. Oh, do you know the Wi-Fi password? My mom sent me. Oh no! Don't talk about your mom. I need to check my portfolio, right? I need to check my portfolio. Don't do that. Don't directly jump into money stuff. Wow, it's really hot out today, isn't it? Yeah, that's also a good conversation starter, just that you can use anywhere. Or one that I like is just, hey, are you new here? I haven't seen you around before. Or notice anything about her. Just scan her up and down. If there's something notable about her, ask about it, right? If she has a weird hairdo, wow, I love your ponytail. Wow, you have long hair. How long did you take to grow it out? That's amazing. I love it, right? And then you see how she reacts, and then you can either use the tool to learn stuff that you can then ask in return. If you just go on from the conversation starters, hey, I love your smile, it's really infectious. Nah, that's not really a question to keep us forward. That's a beautiful jacket, where did you get it? This event is really lively. What's been the highlight for you so far? Yeah, if you're at an event, that works. I'm trying to learn about topic. Maybe you're at work, and you're talking to the bookkeeper. Hey, I'm trying to learn about tax returns. Do you know any techniques that I can use to minimize the taxes that I pay because I make so much money? No. It's a really interesting book that you're reading. Maybe she's reading a book. Maybe you know something about books. Maybe she's reading Das Kapital by Karl Marx, and you can be like, wow, I love your book. I am too a part of the proletariat. Let's make an uprising. No, just anything. Just anything. Don't be over the top like I'm right here. Be normal. It's just what I do when I do these videos, to be entertaining. But there's a lot of things that you can say, that you can ask, and it takes a little bit of learning to do the improvising, which is why we made this tool, which makes it easier for you. Just memorize some of the lines, the stuff that you can ask about, and it'll make it easier. But in the end, it's going to be a matter of practicing. Start with people that you're not interested in. Talk to your neighbor. Talk to your neighbors. Talk to random people that you're not interested in. Old people are also good. Old people sitting on the bench, enjoying the day. Go over there. Hey, wow, I haven't seen you around. Do you live over there in that house? Nice dog. I love your dog. It's so cute. Is it a good watchdog? Will it bite? Will it bite the thief? Anything. It doesn't really matter. If people are interested in talking to you, if you smile at them, they smile back. They're open to talking. It doesn't really matter that much what exactly you say. Yeah. So I highly recommend that. Online dating apps are, in my opinion, designed to keep you single and keep you unhappy and keep you paying most of all. So please don't fall into that trap. I know it's more difficult actually talking to people in the real world, but because it's difficult, there is much less competition. And in the real world, there are no filters. There are no fake Lamborghinis. There are no voice messages that you can record 20 times until you send them. There's just you and her or him and who you are. And there's no hiding anything, You can't Photoshop away that mole or your rings under your eyes. You can't be someone else in real life. In real life, you're just you. You're just you. And that's, if you are the kind of person that doesn't need to be fake, or if you are, then please try just to be you for once and not pretend to be someone else. And just go talk to people in the real world, and you'll find very normal human beings with normal standards that haven't dated the 19-year-old billionaire and been rejected by him and raised their standards to absurd levels. It's just going to be normal people, I met my wife at church. I think it's a great place. You guys, maybe not Christian, so it might not be something that you can do. Maybe at the gym, maybe at any kind of, at work, even at work, the receptionist, the bookkeeper. Just talk to people in the real world. Maybe go to whatever. Go play paintball. Talk to people there. Anywhere. Not dating apps. Go to a restaurant. Hey, you see a beautiful girl? Hey, wow, that looks delicious. What did you order? I love it. I need to try that. Makes me hungry, right? Anything. Go to McDonald's. There's a lot of young people there. Go to Starbucks. Go to any coffee shop. Wow, what drink is that? There's so many marshmallows in there. Did you order extra? And then see what happens. See how they react. See if the conversation develops, and if it does, and if it goes well, you can ask for a number, and then you can talk online after she actually knows who you actually are in real life and that you're not fake, which gives you a huge leg up to start with. So, all that being said, please guys, stop using dating apps. Please, if you have any other way to connect with people, go to the lake, go to the river, go anywhere, go approach women and men on the street. Not dating apps, please. They're designed to make you unhappy. They're designed to milk you dry. It's just how the economy works. It's any business. Any business, the main purpose is to make money, not to make people happy, right? It's not a social welfare institution. It's a business. So please keep that in mind. Anyways, that's it. If you want to use the tool to actually learn to talk to people in real life, go to talktoanyone.com. Just Google talk to anyone with numbers and use the tool. We have all kinds of tools for talking to men, to women, and to people in general. For those of you who want to have some good starters, some good lines, some good questions to ask to keep the conversation going, not be awkward. And of course, in the end, it's going to be a lot of just experience and training and exposure therapy. In the beginning, you're going to be nervous. You're going to have awkward moments. It's going to happen. You're going to be rejected. It's going to happen. But as you do it more, it just becomes a numbers game. You know, you don't take it personally anymore. You don't obsess over it. Awkward moments happen. It happens. Just, you know, paint it over with humor. That's what I do. Awkward moment. Yeah, make a joke about it. Whatever. The more you talk to people, the more you're okay with the rejections and the awkward moments and all the stuff that comes with it. And online, yeah, you don't have that as much. You're separated by a screen, but that's also a huge downside, especially if you're unwilling to do all the marketing that is required, right? All the makeup, all the filters, all the, renting expensive cars to pretend that you're rich and all that kind of stuff. If you want to play that game, play it. I say there is another game that is much easier, and also the skills that you acquire when doing it are actually useful in real life. Being able to talk to people and being charismatic will help you in any aspect of life. It will make you more successful in your job. It will make you more successful in all your relationships, not just the romantic ones. It's just a big plus for your life. And I think the online dating world doesn't benefit you in the same way. Anyways, guys, that's it from me. Head over to talktoanyone.com. If you have any ideas for videos or tools that we need to add to talktoanyone.com, let me know down in the description below. If you have any experiences with dating apps, positive or negative, if you disagree, let me know down in the comments below as well. And I'll see you guys next time.